Oh, excuse me. Welcome to day 18 of the English Transformation daily live English classes throughout quarantine. You will have to excuse me today. Yesterday I was on a farm doing lots of gardening work, and today I have a little bit of a sniffly nose. So I might sneeze quite a bit and sound a little bit nasally. Let's hope this is the right one. Let's go over here quickly. Today we are going to be looking at noun clauses and a few idioms. Over here quickly. Today, yeah, there we go. Let's go back here. Oh, that's me. Welcome. So I'm gonna try and play some music while I'm doing this. Just basically for me, really. Let's see if I've got this. See who's here as well. Good morning or good evening, wherever you might be. Hello, Alexander. I'm still very jealous of your house, or your soon-to-be house. It looks very, very beautiful. Good morning, Kaz. Good morning, everybody. Let's see what I've got here. Have I got this? Excuse me. Yeah. Good. All right, we'll see if that plays. Anyway, as I said, today we're going to be looking at noun clauses and a couple more idioms about positivity, let's say. Because yesterday I was a little bit miserable. Not because my soccer team lost or anything, because that's not happening. I just was. And then things didn't really work out, but I looked on the bright side, and now I feel great. So let's go. Let's get into it. That's not much there, is it? But it will be very soon. Come on, you can do it. The wonders of technology. Thanks, iPad. All right. What we will look at is these noun clauses. Alex, maybe you've seen this before. I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure I taught it to you in class. Now, it's very, very cool. I know that sounds strange because it is grammar, but it is very, very cool. What we're going to look at is the 5 different types of noun clause, and they are subjects, direct objects, they can be used as indirect objects, adjective complements, don't worry, you will know all about those shortly, and then noun complements. And not only that, but we'll have a look particularly at number 2 in how you can start to use noun clauses to sound more like a native speaker. Because oftentimes native speakers will use noun clauses when you probably wouldn't. So if you want to sound a bit more like a native speaker, add some more natural language to how you speak, to your language, then keep watching and you will be able to do that, I hope. At least sometimes. Anyway, all right, so as I said, we'll be looking at noun clauses first. Subjects first. Remember, there are 6 types of subject, and noun clauses is one of them. And we're going to have a look at these 3 little ways that you can use noun clauses as a subject. And it says, here's the structure. It says subject plus be plus a noun clause. And the example that we have is running is what I enjoy. Now, it all looks a bit strange because that says subject and that says noun clause, but we're talking about the noun clause being the subject. Well, why we do that is I can have running is what I enjoy. But when we have the be verb, which is, it's a linking verb, joins two things together. Running is what I enjoy. Well, I can change that to be what I enjoy is running. Now, it's exactly the same meaning, but if you can change the way you say things, then that's automatically going to make your language better. Of course, if you change it correctly, right? If you just change it and it's wrong, then that's just a disaster. But if you change it the right way, then it's great. What does Alex say? I still have my grammar class notes. Absolutely, I saw it. Absolutely, you did. Lucky you. Move that over there. Fantastic. So we can change them around. Running is what I enjoy. What I enjoy is running. Now, if we go here, what I enjoy is the noun clause. It acts like a noun. We've got this little word here, this noun clause marker, or the signpost for a noun clause. We've got a subject and a verb, and they pretty much need to have those. And we've also got it there. Noun clause, the signpost, and a subject and a verb. Simple stuff, right? And at any time, if you would like to make a comment, write an example, that's totally fine. If you don't want to, then don't. That's also fine. Well, that's number one. Done. Get rid of that. Like magic. Then we can go here. And the next two, number 2 and 3, we have here it plus a link verb and a complement and a noun clause. Now, link verbs are things that they come before a complement, and that is an adjective or an adverb, maybe a noun. And the most common link verb is be. So I'm going to write this example. Well, it's over here, right? It is nice that I can run. That's pretty cool because I'm healthy. It is nice that I can run. And I'll write it bigger here. It is nice that I can run, of course. Down here with number 3, we move the noun clause to the front. Here, number 2, it's at the end. And number 3, we put it at the beginning. And so, that I can run is nice. Well, which one would you use? I think you would use this one, because this one here, it just sounds like you're trying too hard. So definitely I would go with this one. And there you go. Fantastic. Done. All right, don't forget, write some comments, gentlemen, if you want to, or ladies, whoever might be there. And now number 2, and this is this is probably the better part. It's just downhill from here. So we have direct objects after the verb. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 different structures that you can use. It's a verb plus a that noun clause. You can see this example. I know that you love me. I know that you love me. The noun clause we have is that you love me. We've got this little noun clause word, and we've got a subject and a verb and an object. Fantastic. After that, we want a complete idea. After what, we don't have a complete idea. Cool. And then if we go to the next one, we've got a verb. Whoops. We've got a verb I'll say that again. We've got a verb plus a WH noun clause. Now that could be what or who or whoever or whomever or why. There are lots and lots and lots of these that we'll go over in the complete grammar class. I think we might do that in Zoom, you know, as a small group, a proper small group where we can do it better. Where was I? So the example is, I saw what you did. I saw what you did. And the noun clause is what you did. We've got this noun clause word, subject and a verb, but it's not complete, of course, because you did is not a complete idea, and that's okay, because after what, you don't write a complete sentence. So if I wrote, let's do it in red, I saw what you did. It, if that was the example sentence, it's something that students would write a lot, that you might write. Well, that's wrong. This bit here sounds good. It looks good because you did it. It's a complete idea. However, after what noun clause markers, we want an incomplete idea. So we should take that out, and you're left with I saw what you did, and that is correct. Cool. Don't forget, if you have any comments or questions, just put them in the comments or questions section. And if you've just joined us, thank you so much for being here. Alright, we've got an example here. I know who would like to know my retire place. Yeah, me. I would like to know your retirement place. Retirement. Just put him down there. Retirement. Alex, you're either very, very young looking or very, very lucky to be retiring, because you're not that old, I don't think. Cool. All right, we'll have a look at the next part. That is, oh wait, that's here. Verb plus a noun plus a that noun clause. A verb plus a noun plus a that noun clause is what you need to do. And the example is, I told her that I love her. Of course, you could put loved if you want, in the past, if you're reporting the speech. But if it's still true, then love. Why would I say it? I could say it in the past, reported, but if it's still true, it can be present. That I love her. Now, we've got this noun clause word, we've got a subject, a verb, and an object, because I love her is a complete idea, and after that, we want a complete idea. After what? Not a complete idea. So this can help you, I'm not sure if you're watching Roxy, but this can help you in your TOEIC score, but it can help you in your IELTS score, or even just in work, because these little things, these little mistakes, they add up. And if you are using better language, correct language, then you are going to be better, right? You might get a better score in your test, you might get a better job. Even if you're going for a job, people will judge you and your ability. And if that's English, then if it's better, well, it's better, isn't it? Cool. And then we'll have a look at this fourth one here, which is verb plus noun plus a WH noun clause. And it's I told her why I love her. Beautiful sentence. Lots of love. I told her why I love her. Now, you can see that here we've got the noun clause word and a subject, a verb, and an object. And I said incomplete, but it's incomplete sentence after what? an incomplete sentence after what. Now there are lots of rules as to why it's complete or incomplete, and you can see that in another video. I might do that, or in the closed group I might do that. But lots and lots of different words we can use. Now these two here, I think these are the ones that are best for you. For example, this afternoon. Now, this is not using noun clauses as subjects. It's using them as direct objects, right? A second way we can use them. If I have this example, this afternoon, we can do anything. This afternoon, we can do anything. What would you like to do? Where would you like to go? We could say that. But I might change that sentence as a native speaker. This afternoon, we can do whatever you want. This afternoon, we can do whatever you want. Whatever you want means anything. So if I take my daughter to the toy store for her birthday, and I say, you can have anything, or you can have whatever you want. If I take my client at business, if I take them out to a bar or a restaurant for dinner or something, I might say, you can order anything. Anything that you like. I could use a relative clause, but you could say, order whatever you want, instead of anything. It's so much better. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't really matter, but the difference is only small, but it's a big difference as well, which is strange, right? These little differences make a big impression. So you should, if you need better English, you should try to make it better. So we could have anything, or we could have whatever you want, because whatever you want means anything. And then this one. This is what people might say to me. I hear it all the time. However, my hairstyle is not new. It's been this bad for a long time. But people might say it. It's more that girls would say this, not to me, probably. But this sentence here is probably something that the girls would say to each other. So if you're a girl watching, you could say this. Or boys, if you are comfortable with your sexuality, you could say it as well, I suppose. So your friend might have a new hairstyle or whatever. Let's have a look at this example. Sorry. If you plan, you can live wherever you want. Very, very true, Alex. Maybe if you plan well, or if you execute a good plan. Because I might plan terribly, or I might plan and not do anything. But yeah, that's very, very good. Very good. All right. So girls might say this to their friends, and I'll give you another example afterwards in the same style. I love your new hairstyle. All right, I love your new hairstyle. That's nice. But how about this? A native speaker way of improving it that you can use to make your language better could be, and I'll write it again, I absolutely, if that looks like absolutely, my writing wasn't so shit. Absolutely love what you have done with your hair. I absolutely love what you've done with your hair. Instead of, I love your new hairstyle. Right, that's okay, but that is better. If I hear that in an IELTS test, score goes up. If somebody can speak like that, they're probably more likely to get the job. And I can't hear the music, that sucks. Never mind. Cool. So if you can do that, it's so much better. And you just got to practice, haven't you? Then you might get it wrong. The more you get it wrong and you act on that and get it corrected by a native speaker if they are good, Don't pay a native speaker for conversation practice. Just go to a coffee shop or become friends or do something. Unless you're going to get it corrected by a professional, then then pay, but not just for conversation. I think this one is much better. Anyway, I could, of course, write like this. What you have done is amazing. Now, this noun clause here is the subject, of course, but it's just more examples. Great. Get rid of you. Good. And then I might write for, it sounds so cool. It is so cool, my friend. If you can do these things, the when, the if, the because, the noun clauses, the different types of subjects, if you can use those from like previous lessons, and I'm going to do them again because we need to see them, you need to see them more. If you can say because in different ways, if you can say if in different ways, if you can say noun clauses instead of nouns, like that sort of thing, if you can add adverbs to your language, you have better language. There you go. You can do it. Of course you can do it. And I might say to Alex, because I know Alex has got a beautiful piece of land in a beautiful part of Brazil. I'm very, very jealous. And I've seen the land now. Just grass with a fence around it, maybe a shed, I can't remember. But when he has built the house and I visit for some, I'm not sure if you can see that, arroz, feijão, bife, batata frita. Sorry, it's not English, it's Portuguese. But if I visit Alex to have some of that food and a nice beer, I might say, I love what you have done with. I love what you've done with the place. There you go. I probably wouldn't say I absolutely love what you've done with the place. Again, it seems a little bit the sort of thing a girl would say, and that's okay. I just choose not to. But I love what you've done with the place. I probably would really just say, wow, it looks fantastic. I mean, I probably would just do that. Wow, looks fantastic, man. Good job, because that's more natural, but All right, now I am policeman Paul, so I do have to fix this sentence. I'm going to do it just down here. You are always all welcome to write your examples, but let's have a look at this. You are my guest when my house will be built. All right, there's so much cool stuff in there. Cool because you invited me to your house, and you are my guest. That's really cool language, of course. When my house will be built. Just put it there. Cool. Two things. Oops. Making the pen work would be one thing. Don't use will in an adverb clause of time. Cool. So it says when my house will be built. Well, you don't use will in there, and it's not my house will be build, it's built, right? But we don't want will be. So your sentence would be, now I'm going to have to take that out because I don't have any space, like a prat. You are my guest when my house is built, or when my house has been built, you could say. Cool. All right, another example. I absolutely love what you've been doing in our classes. Fantastic. Me too. If only millions more people would join, that would be nice. But probably I'm about 15 years too late to the YouTube game. But never mind. If there's 1 of you, 4 of you, 10 of you, however many, my pleasure. All right, let's move rapidly on so you can get a little bit more. Then we can look at some idioms, and then we can get on with our day. Number 3 here, for your English learning pleasure, it's another important part, indirect object. And that is where we use a preposition plus a WH noun clause. A preposition, I know that you hate prepositions probably. So the sentence we have is, I thought about what you said, or I have been thinking about what you said. And then the noun clause is what you said. We've got this noun clause word here, we've got a subject and a verb, and of course you said is not a complete idea. What did I say? I have to say something, but after WH, after what as a noun clause, you don't put an object, right? So that's cool. Let's go there. All right, you can see here it says we can only use WH noun clauses after a preposition. So this example, I have been thinking about that you said it. Well, that's wrong. I know it's correct because that you said, well no, it's incorrect for 2 reasons. That you said it, that looks right, but it's not, right? Because we don't use it after that. But it's wrong, isn't it? Oh, sorry, we do use it after that. We do use a complete idea. I'm confusing myself now. Oops. So we do use that. But here we want what? I've been thinking about what you said. Now it's correct because here is a preposition and the rule says that you have to use a WH after a preposition, not that. Cool? Says it here. And in a second we'll see a difference between those. But it's pretty quick. That's about it. And here we have adjective complement. So it's after an adjective. So this is where you can use a noun clause after an adjective. There's a couple of little rules down here as well. It says we can only use that noun clauses after an adjective. So the example that we're going to have is here. I am happy that I can run. I am happy that I can run. Do we have an adjective? Well, yes, we do. That's an adjective. And then do we have a noun clause? Yes, we do. We've got that with a subject and a verb. Well, verbs, I can run. And it says we have to use that after an adjective. Well, let me write this example. I am happy I am happy what I did. I am happy what I did. Is that correct or incorrect? What do you think? I am happy what I did. Well, it sounds a little bit wrong, doesn't it? And we have an adjective here. And we can't use WH, so that's wrong. We have to use that. Now, if I cross that out and put that, I am happy that I did, do you think that's correct? Because here it says we have to use that. So is it correct? Yes or no? Type yes for yes and no for no. Or don't. Either way is fine. Whatever you want. Well, it's not correct, because after that we need a complete idea, and that is not. I am happy that I did it would make it correct. Can I use because? Let's have a look. Well, yeah, you can. I am happy because I did it. I'm happy because I did it. You can. It's not a noun clause anymore, but that's the beauty of English. You can do whatever you want as long as it's correct. Well, basically, as long as people communicate, right? This is the grammar that you need, but as long as you can communicate, that's all that matters, right? I'm not saying that you must use what I'm showing you. It's just people are interested and I know how to do it. So you can do that. Yes, you can. You can use because, and it might not be, if you're doing a test, then that's a little bit different. If they're asking for noun clauses, well, use noun clauses. But I don't really like tests, even though I teach IELTS. I don't really like the test. I don't think tests are always cool, and I would prefer people to just, if you've got if you have good communication skills, then that's better, of course. Speak more, do more, all of that sort of stuff is better, I think. Wow, stuff beeping everywhere. All right, let's have a look at number 5. Actually, let's go back. Sorry, my brain just had an idea. So we're going back a little bit. Sorry. I've been thinking about what you said. I have been thinking about what you said. Now, of course, I could change that to our conversation or your complaint or your proposal, because those are things that you said. So I've been thinking about what you said. You could say, I've been thinking about our conversation. I've been thinking about your complaint. I've been thinking about your proposal. You could do that as well. It's just an aside that I forgot to mention before. And let's have a look at Kaz's example. Did he say, those things are so complicated which I need to use that or what? Yes, my friend, those things are so complicated that you need to use that or what. But like I said, you don't have to, but you could just add it a little bit. Like lifting weights can be hard. You lift a harder weight, it's harder, but you get better. Or if you go surfing, at the beginning you're going to fall in the water a lot. If you want to do it, then do it. But you're right, it's very, very hard. And it could take you maybe 30 years to become fluent properly fluent in a language. So do you want to be fluent and dedicate maybe 30 years to being really, really good at the language? Or are you just a little bit interested and you like to communicate with foreign people and learn a little bit, and that's cool? That's fine. Like, all of it is okay. I don't know if I want to dedicate 30 years to learning another language. And I'm happy, I'm comfortable not knowing everything. That's fine. I'm not perfect. Pretty close, but I'm not perfect. So don't worry that it's complicated. Like, you can never be bored to learn a little bit more of it, all right? So little by little is cool, little by little. And yes, it's complicated, but the more examples you write, the more I correct it, the better it will be. What does he say next? I would love to use those styles. Cool. Full stop at the end of your sentence would be nice, Kaz. So if you're watching and you don't know me, I know Kaz, so friend and student, and I'm sarcastic, but I don't mean it. But you should use a full stop at the end of your sentence. I would like to use those styles. See, this is great language. You're using modal verbs, would. You're using reference, being those. So that's fantastic. If you would like to use those more complicated styles, well, look, watch this video again. Use the things that I've shown you, and just write a couple of sentences each time. You don't try to be too clever, because too is negative. Try to be a little bit more clever than you were yesterday. Just a little bit better. Right? This is a Japanese idea. Kaizen, I think. Just a little bit better every day. So don't try and do all of the things that, even in this video, well, it's like 40 minutes long, 35 minutes maybe of content. So don't try to do everything, just a little bit. Do number one, or one of each, I don't know, but just a little by little, and then you'll be surprised. You will be better, little by little. But the worst thing you can do is say it's too hard and don't bother. That's just a waste of time, isn't it? So just little by little. And don't compare yourself. God, don't compare yourself to me, Kaz. Well, I wish I could do those. Paul can do it. I'm English. I should be able to do it. Cool. So don't compare yourself to other people. Just compare yourself to you yesterday, and that would be better. And then try to beat yourself. Not beat yourself up. Try to be better today than yesterday. Anyway, motivational talk over. Let's go to number 5. This is noun complements. It's just where a noun comes after a noun, or a noun clause, where you put a noun clause after a noun. And we have, let's go here, we've got 4 different types. So that's all noun plus a that noun clause, a noun plus a where noun clause, a noun plus a when noun clause, and a noun plus a why noun clause. As Kaz say, thanks a lot. You are welcome a lot, my friend. And the example that we have is, the reason that I like her is obvious. The reason that I like her is obvious. Cool. The place, so number 2, the place where we met was beautiful. The times when we meet are special. Oh, so romantic, Paul. Didn't know you were English. Thought you were South American. And the reason why I like her is obvious. Cool. Now, with these examples, let's have a look here. We've got the reason. That's far too big. Come on, Paul. Sort it out, mate. The reason that I grief like her is The reason that I like her is obvious. Now, what we can do here, what you can do is take that out. This bit can become a capital letter, and you can just have that I like her is obvious. Would you do that? Probably not. You'd probably write the whole thing. The reason that I like her is obvious. But you could take it out, because the reason can be the subject, but if we take it out, noun clauses can be a subject, and so we've got that I like her, that can be the subject. So you sort of think like this, like a puzzle, Kaz. Well, not only Kaz, anybody. Cool. Now this one is similar. The place where we met was beautiful. The place where we met was beautiful. Of course, I could take off the place, and I could say where we met was beautiful. So now I'm just writing in two different ways. If you keep writing or speaking in the same way as you have always done, then you're always going to do that. So you need to, in private at first, when you're practicing, change. And then when you go out to speak with people or you're online, then try to use that new stuff. And if it fails, who cares? Right? Doesn't matter. Well, it matters a little bit to you, but you shouldn't let it matter. Number 3. The times when we meet are special. Now this can change, but something else has to change. You see in here, nothing else changed, did it? Just here changed. But now if I put the times when we meet are special, the times when we meet are special, that's cool. We've got our noun clause here. Now, if I take this out, which I can do, and then I make that a capital letter, when we meet are special, well, now that doesn't sound very good. So if you are changing it, you have to check and see, do I need to change anything else? Because here we've got times and are, right? Times and are. But when we use the noun clause as the subject, this now needs to be is. So if you change something, maybe the verb has to change. Here, we've got a noun clause. That's okay, the verb is singular. Here we've got a noun clause, and that's okay, the verb is singular. Here we've had a noun clause, but the verb wasn't. The verb was a plural verb, so be careful. A little bit. Like, you're not going to get hurt, are you? What's the worst that can happen? You make a mistake and someone laughs at you. Doesn't really matter. And then tomorrow we will have a look at how to reduce noun clauses tomorrow. But right now, my friends, we're going to have a look at, hopefully, we're going to have a look at some idioms. Some idioms for positivity, a little bit more, because I like that. You know, we are stuck under lockdown, England and America and Europe, it's just horrible. Apparently Japan is getting worse. Australia is doing okay at the moment with this coronavirus problem. So people are feeling not fantastic, of course, getting a little bit of cabin fever. And, you know, a lot of people are doing good work. People working in supermarkets who usually don't get recognition. Well done to those people. School teachers, hospital workers, frontline staff, all these essential service workers who most of the time people don't care about as much. It's all Instagram influencers and musicians and rich people. They're cool. Well, not really. They're just rich. They might be cool as well. I don't know. But the people that do the best work, that keep our society going, are the people that are working in the shops, truck drivers, nurses, all of these sorts of things. And maybe IELTS teachers. But to a lesser degree, of course. I'm joking. But well done, and thank you to everybody doing that amazing work. The people collecting the rubbish, still working, fantastic. What would we do without them? Just be covered in rubbish and rats. So thank you very much to all of those people. Well done. And well done everybody who is doing the right thing, like staying home, not going out. I want to go out. I want to go and see my parents. I want to take my kids to see their grandparents, who are the same people. But I'm not. Because, if lots of people individually go to one place, it could be not smart. So just wait a bit and then we'll go out. Cool? And it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about other people. So think of other people. Don't be selfish, which I'm sure you're not if you are here. Anyway, let's look at some idioms for positivity, just a couple, and then we'll be off. And I'm not sure if I showed this the other day. I may have done, but I can't remember. Keep your chin up. Keep your chin up. Well, what does that mean? Why is that about positivity? This might be something that you would say to a friend if they are looking a little bit sad, a little bit glum. Because what do you do when you're feeling sad? You don't do this, do you? With your chest out and your head up. Excuse me, coughing and choking. You walk around with your face down and your chin is down. This is your chin. Your chin is down and you just look miserable. You're unhappy, and people know that. Your shoulders are over and your face is down. So you might pat your friend on the back and say, hey, come on, chin up. Or we might just say chin up. Hey, chin up. Just chin up. Everyone knows it means keep your chin up. And that means do this. So your shoulders are up, chest is out, chin is up, because if you're walking like that, you're not like this, because you look like an idiot. So not too much up, not completely up, chin up. Just look positive, because if you look positive, you will feel positive. Cool? So chin up. It's very different to a knees up. A knees up, this is your knee. A knees up means a party. So if somebody like that's a little bit older might say, hey, let's have a knees up, it means a party. Cool, chin up. Every cloud has a silver lining. I don't know if I talked about this previously. Every cloud has a silver lining. What it really just means is that, a cloud it can be good, of course, if it's shading you, but usually it brings rain and it's dark and it hides the sun. And so where there are clouds, maybe that's negativity a little bit. In like a scary Disney movie, when it's getting bad, the clouds come in and it's dark, and that's not cool. But then it means here that something good will happen. If it rains, then flowers grow, and that's good. If it rains, it's good for us. People don't like the rain. I love the rain. So every cloud has a silver lining means something bad has come or happened, but something good will be around the edge. Afterwards you will find the good in that. Cool? So every cloud has a silver lining. Whoops. That's a little bit wrong. So let me write it. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. So the tunnel, when you are on a train or a car, usually a train, you go into a tunnel and they are very dark, and oftentimes very long. So if you're going through a difficult situation, or your friend is going through a difficult situation, just like now, weeks and weeks and months of lockdown because of this virus, and if you're watching this in like 10 years time, there was a virus. So that's a long time, right? If you've got a really hard situation, maybe you're trying to get your IELTS test, or you're going through a divorce, or you're sick, or something. That's bad, right? Bad, but there can be good things. Remember, every cloud has a silver lining. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. Means you will get through it. You will get through it. And sometimes we might say, I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. It means that I'll be going through this bad situation, but I know it will be over soon. And when you get out of the tunnel, it's light and it's nice and it's good. So it's positivity. Cool? Of course, cool. Let's go to the next one. The next one, is there another one? There are 3. I wrote 3. There you go. I'm sure there are more. I will do more tomorrow. Do you have any questions or comments briefly before we go? You may do. Thank you so much for being here. You are more than welcome to send me your examples. I can't promise that I can get to all of the examples, but I'll do my best. You can send me your examples to Instagram at English Transformation. Let's write that down for those who don't know. At English Transformation. You can send me your example sentences. I will do my best to see them. We might correct them on another video, in a podcast, something like that. And yeah, can't wait to do it again tomorrow, reducing noun clauses, phrasal verbs, and some more idioms. What I would love for you to do, the best thing you could do to improve your English is to share this channel with your friends, tell them to subscribe and to like. You won't know if you don't try. So like, subscribe and share with your friends, and you will see, and study hard of course, and your English will get better. So thank you so much again for joining. If there is anything that you would like to see, or anything that you would like me to make videos about, whether they are live or recorded, also please let me know. Oh, hang about, wait. No more Hangman. All right, let me go and get my kids, and we'll quickly play Hangman at the request of Kaz. This is a game that we play with our children to help them learn vocabulary. So, all right, I will go and get my kids right now, and then we'll have a go at that. Hang tight. Write some examples if you wish. Mate, Hakke. Liten. Hej Hakke. Mor hej. Just careful, yeah, when you come in. Alright. Alright. Look over there, Lily.
Hello.
Can you close the door, please, sweetheart?
Okay.
Careful by the light. Lily, look into that camera.
Hello. I already said hello before.
Okay. And what's your name?
Lily.
Lily what?
5.
How old are you?
5.
Do you want to show everybody your teeth that fell out?
No.
No, okay, fantastic. Look into the camera.
That said no.
What's your name?
That said no.
And how old are you?
8.
Fantastic. They're looking super excited. All right, Kaz, this is for you. Oh, bloody hell.
You said that's not really good to say.
I did say that's not really good to say, didn't I, sweetheart? Never mind. All right. Let's play.
Hangman.
Let's play Hangman then.
What you just said.
What I just said. No, don't say that, Lily. It's very naughty.
And I wasn't gonna say I said that's what you said.
That's very, very true. Can you say hello to? Can you say hello, Kaz?
Hello, Kaz.
And hello, Alexander.
Hello, Alexander.
It's a bit hard. Can you say hello, Alexander?
Hello, Kaz, and hello, Alexander.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
All right, let's try. I'll go first. I'm going to play this Hangman. What should I do? Are you ready? Or are you just going to play that? Okay, who knows what she's doing. Let's do this.
Ready.
Good.
That's what I wanted to do.
Fantastic. All right, if you can guess at home before my kids,
A.
you get $1 million points. A.
We still have to German.
There you go. A is in there.
B.
B? You're going to say A, B, C.
C. E. D.
Lily, stop! O, I, U,
Yeah. Slow down. No O.
H.
I, no I.
H.
H, no A. Lily, are you even looking at the word? Oh, yes, on the screen. My mum and sister are also watching too. My mum and sister are also watching too. Hello, Kaz's mum and sister.
Is there M?
Ohayo gozaimasu.
Is there an M?
Hmm?
Is there an M?
M? There is an M, Lily. Are you a genius?
Because I just saw an M on what that person said.
You
with
saw
the
an M on
back.
what that person... Sorry? All right, what's next? Chop, chop.
S.
S, no S.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
No K. Well, no, I might win.
Is there an R?
Is there an R? No, there is no R.
Is there a T?
Oh, there is a T.
P.
No P.
What?
Why
What?
did you do?
Huh?
Meta something.
Meta. Metal.
Oh, metal. You know what metal is?
There's hard shiny things.
It's a hard shiny thing.
Like that.
That's very, very true.
Now my turn.
Now your turn. Okay, it was metal. Well done. Yeah, if you've just joined us, and we did learn
I'll have to write with
about noun clauses.
Let's tap it, Daddy.
Okay, just tap it, Daddy. All right, millennial child.
This-
Here you go, princess. If you've just joined us, then we did learn about noun clauses, which was very cool for the adults here. And
Did it.
but my daughter did say, "Daddy, what you do is boring. You just teach sentences and stuff." But it was quite interesting. And then Kaz wanted to do Hangman with my kids, so here we are. A good game to learn language. What's that, Lil?
I finished.
All right, A. Do you know how to spell it though?
And I
It's
think,
not giraffe, is it?
no, I think it's gonna be right, but I don't know.
You think it's going to be right? Okay. Could be a
No.
disaster. Who knows?
No,
No A.
That's a big A.
Huh? E.
I. Oh. Is it milk?
no.
Oh, no.
I said Nike.
B.
What did you think it was?
Bird.
Uh.
Not bird. If you know, cool. T. Lily, isn't it animal?
Oh yeah, P.
P?
P.
That's P. It says P.
I didn't say P.
He said T.
Oh,
But at least we know there's a P in
Da.
it now.
P.
Is it pineapple?
no.
Oh, no.
P. P-I something something. I don't.
Look, the mouse is on Lily's nose. It was on Lily's nose.
Lily, is it a food?
No, you can't even eat it,
Is,
but you
is
can't
it
put it
pink?
in your
Is it pink?
No, but you can't put it
And
in your
is
muffin.
the word pink?
No, but
Because
you,
he put it.
no, but you
No,
can,
it's not
but you
pink.
can put it in your mouth and chew it, but you're
No.
not really allowed to.
You can put it in your mouth and chew it, but you're not really allowed to. Huh?
It's something in my name.
My
the
sister
next
admires
letter.
your work style that you work with your kids.
It's something in my
you very much.
name.
Arigatou
It's
gozaimasu.
something in my name.
Something in your name?
Yeah, it's
Lily.
one letter in my name.
Lily.
Lily?
Lily.
Rose?
Rose.
No,
Collins.
one of it. One letter of it.
L.
Yes.
Oh, the letter.
Ah!
No.
Pill.
Here,
Pill.
there you go.
What's a pill?
Pillow?
Yes.
Go on.
Lily.
How do you spell pillow, Lil?
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
That's not right.
No, good Lil, but it's a bit hard. Pillow
I-L-L-O.
is like that. That's right, you can eat it, but you probably shouldn't eat it because Daddy will get angry, wouldn't he? So let's sit
Why
over
would you
here.
eat it? Why would you eat a pillow?
Get off a second, babe. Daddy's old and broken. Right. You can sit there, Lil, if you want. Okay, shall we do...
My
Shall we
go.
draw something?
No, my go.
We all go. Didn't you just do one?
No.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Daddy.
Yes.
Am I going to have when I kind of had the cough, I couldn't really talk one for a tiny bit. I couldn't talk for a tiny bit, only the start.
You can talk now. All right, May. Have you
Without
spelled
a
it correctly?
long time.
Are you going to change it a few times?
No.
Okay. Hang on. How many letters is it?
Computer?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Let's
Is
get
it
rid of it.
computer?
Aww.
It's all right, baby.
Is it a computer?
1, 2, 3,
No.
4, 5, 6, 7,
8,
8,
9, 10.
It's just a little bit easier like that. You go.
Okay.
All right. Daddy is
Verb.
amazing.
No.
No, not Daddy is amazing. Okay. Next.
Why is there a circle
Oh, sorry.
around
A.
us? Why is there a circle around us?
Because that's what I chose to. Chose to. have.
Sticky tape there.
Hmm?
Sticky tape there.
Did you
Yeah,
do
you wanna
it
change
wrong?
it?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. We're all in it now.
Whee! Even Mummy's scarf's in it.
Even Mummy's scarf. All right. A. E.
B. That's what Mummy's scarf said. B.
I.
B.
Wait a minute, B.
B. No B.
Don't want your Mummy's scarf. You can do it. I like cardigan.
U.
K.
No.
K.
K,
O.
no K.
What's that?
Wait, what? O.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
H. H.
H.
I like H and you said H.
No.
No H. What's next, Lil?
K.
Okay, darling. We already did K.
C.
C.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a C, Lily.
Why do you do so tiny,
T.
tiny?
T. No.
L.
L.
Yeah.
D.
D, no.
P.
W.
Ah, Lily. Can you guess?
W.
There's no
No.
W.
There's no W.
N.
Look at that eye.
Good God.
What I?
Lily.
Where? What?
No, don't
S.
say yes.
S. Pencil case. Fantastic. Fantastic.
There's
All
a
right.
little swoggy line on the
It-
P.
It is a little funny line on the P.
No, swoggy
A
line.
froggy line. Okay. Right, right, Lily.
Swoggy.
Lily, we're going to go now. Thanks, Kaz. I'm glad you wanted to play that because they like to do this. Well done, Alex. All right,
I wanted
Lily,
to
you're
draw.
going to say goodbye?
Goodbye. I wanted to draw a picture and you guess it.
Oh my God. All right. She wants to draw a picture and then we guess it. So I guess we're going to draw a picture. So hang on.
Maybe it will look like that fish.
All right. Am I going first or you?
Me.
Okay. Another game that we play to help our kids learn language.
I already
is we
know
draw
language.
Pictures. May already knows language. We'll draw a picture and see what it is. I'm not sure
It's always gonna be
how
pink.
Lily's is going to be.
Is it a car?
We'll see.
No.
Horse.
No.
Giraffe.
Donkey.
No.
A pig.
Pig.
No.
Mouse.
What?
No.
Elephant.
No.
Donkey.
I said donkey. Are you even thinking,
The
Lil?
unicorn.
Yes.
No.
Yay. Hey, look, he was waiting for this. That you draw pictures. Lily, the most important part of the unicorn
It's the
the
horn.
horn. and the rainbow tail, of course.
And the rainbow mane. But
Mm.
the horn is Look, there's a big ears, Lil. I think
I
there
think
is.
the horn switch.
Oh.
It is.
Isn't it supposed to
All right,
be
Lil.
yellow?
Purple line.
Lily,
Yeah.
Maze go.
I haven't finished.
Okay, I haven't finished yet. All right.
It might take quite a long time.
It might take quite a long time.
Oh, Lil, you're not gonna
Why?
color it different color.
Because unicorn really might take a long time to draw, and when I was doing my best unicorn, it took a very long time.
All right, Lil, that'll do.
I haven't drawn his eye.
Let's draw its eye.
That'll do. I mean, later.
Mm.
All
Okay.
right.
My
Okay, you go.
Ready?
It's black.
Wait, it
Right,
needs
this
to
side,
be
Lil.
grey.
Remember, Daddy's old and broken. All right, what do you think May's going to draw? Thanks, babe.
Ugh, what's that?
I don't know. What is that? Golf club.
No.
Is it an animal?
Bag.
No.
Bag.
No, that's a bit.
A bag. I know bus.
No.
Frog.
No.
I
What?
think I know, but I don't know what to call it.
House.
I think I know what it is, but I don't know what to call. But I don't know what.
What is it, May? Like an animal or a food
No,
or
it's something
Train.
you use.
a what?
It's something you use.
Something you use.
Train.
That you're using right now.
Microphone.
No.
Computer.
No. Close though.
iPad.
L-
Nope.
iPhone.
Nope.
Lights.
Nope.
Can I?
Uh,
Can I? Younger?
speaker. What a t-shirt you guys are wearing. What t-shirt are you wearing, Lil?
Star.
It's from Vietnam, this t-shirt. I went to
Yeah,
Vietnam and bought my kids and my wife a t-shirt with a star on it, so they liked wearing that. I give up, May. I don't know what it is.
It's a keyboard.
A keyboard.
Can't
It
you
is a key.
see?
Oh yeah, okay. Can't I see? Apparently not. All right. Oh look.
Oh yeah.
Ta-da! Alex wins $1 million. I'm not sure when you're going to get it or who's going to give it to you, but that's what you win.
You're gonna
Alright,
give
girls.
him $100.
Lily, I'm going to do one now and you have to guess, all right?
If I guess,
Is it $1 million?
if I
No.
guess, I had to do another one, but it's gonna be quick. It's
Okay,
only
you're
yellow.
not going to guess.
Oh, but I know what to do, and it's quick. And it's only yellow coloured.
All right.
Is it the sun?
Is it the sun? I
No.
haven't done anything.
No, I said lily. She said it's yellow
Okay.
coloured.
No. What's
Is it a chocolate
little
egg?
spiky
Not
line?
a chocolate egg.
What's that little spiky line?
Hmm.
Is it?
It's not a potato.
Is
It's
it
pretty
a
bad.
waffle?
No, an apple.
No, a waffle.
French toast.
It's not French
a
toast.
coconut.
No.
Oh.
Watermelon. Lemon.
What on earth? Hamburger.
No.
Can you give me a clue?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Pineapples aren't brown, they're yellow.
I beg to differ. Don't see pineapples like that, do you?
You see them, they're
Oh,
yellow
Kaz
and they're
got
not brown.
Kaz got it. Fantastic.
See, they're
That
not
looks
brown
like a
on the
pot.
outside.
That looks like a pot. That looks like a pot.
What
That
are you
looks
talking
like
about,
a pot.
What are you doing? All right, I think it might be time to go
No,
now.
it's not.
Kaz,
I know
tomorrow
it's not.
we will not forget
I
to
know.
do
It's not.
Hangman or Pictionary, drawing pictures to get words, and we'll think of other kids' games to do to help you learn language.
I know what to do now.
Keep it for tomorrow.
But I might forget.
All right, we'll do it afterwards. Go back, watch the video again, write just a few examples, and we'll see what happens. All right? If they don't break my iPad, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you very much for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends.
No.
Have a great day. Good night.
Do that to my body.
Bye-bye.